My name is Lidija Zupanic Suica. I am the author of the lesson plan on RTS Building on Monumental Challenges Toolkit. Today we'll go through lesson plan, exploring how to teach about sensitive and controversial monuments and tangible heritage using the concept of multiperspectivity. When we talk about sensitive or controversial monuments and memorials, it's important to remember that they're not neutral objects. They're designed with the purpose of carrying certain memories and values and represent certain aspirations. However, different people often see them in different ways. For some, a monument can be a symbol of pride, victory, or unity. For others, very same monument might represent the opposite: injustice, exclusion, and painful trauma. Sometimes it contains both. Even a memorial has an intended message. Different views and feelings can turn it into a subject of debate. By looking at different perspectives, we get a broader picture of what these monuments mean to different individuals or groups, why they matter to them. It also provokes us to think critically and ask questions: whose stories are represented? We might ask whose voices are missing, why the monuments was built, and how its meaning has shifted over time. When we approach monuments this way, they become a learning framework. They can be places for dialogue, empathy, and reflection, where we face difficult histories and learn why inclusive remembrance matters. The NATO bombardment of Radio Television Serbia Building in Belgrade in 1999 is a highly controversial and sensitive topic because it raises complex questions about war, accountability, civilian victims, and declaring media as a legitimate target. On one hand, NATO justified the attack by claiming RTS Building was being used as a tool of propaganda, contributing to the war escalations. On the other hand, the strike killed 16 civilians, media workers, who were not involved in any kind of military activity, making it one of the most tragic events. An additional crime was that RTS management were aware of the possibility of the attack and failed to protect the employees. The controversy surrounding the memorialization has several dimensions. One of them is the fact that the state authority have still not built the memorial site to the victims. Existing monuments were erected particularly by families, while the remnants of the building itself remain exposed and unprotected. With officials neglect to present the memory of the victims, this situation opens for both internal and external reflection on how a community upholds certain values. Implementing multiperspectivity in learning on monuments commemorating sensitive and controversial historical sites requires careful planning and ethical engagement. Providing contextual and factual background should be the start of the learning process. To gain a balanced and impartial understanding of the complexity regarding contested memorials, students should engage in different actors like state officials, local communities, families, tourists, or other stakeholders, which ensures that viewpoints are acknowledged and integrated. Students can explore different sources of information, including archival documents, oral histories, artistic interpretations, and monument itself, while learning to critically assess biases and perspectives. Site visits should be structured with guided questions, small groups, with the task to provide observations, documentation, and dialogue. Activities like mapping different narratives, exploring diverse perspectives, and comparing interpretations can help students understand contested memories and power dynamics. Through journals, discussion, and community project, they can reflect on these perspectives and strengthen their historical thinking and build skills for democratic culture. The 1999 NATO bombardment of the EACEA building in Belgrade is a controversial and sensitive topic, which raises question how media and journalists became a legitimate target in modern warfare. The controversy surrounding this event has extended into memorialization as its interpretations varies among political, societal, and cultural representatives. These differing perspectives have generated further consternation and play an important role in learning about complexity of collective memory and public commemoration.